Okay, so most welcome to tonight's presentation. Like we always start with, Smarts is an amazing complement to you. As in, Smarts enables you to trade smarter and not what? Harder. We don't want to be doing this. We want to be doing that. Okay, but how do we trade smarter? Now, if you are anything like me a few years ago, I'll sit behind a computer and be watching charts, and I'll be watching, looking for buy signals, and I'll think that it's a good time to buy, and by the time I realize I'm rag pulled and I lose what? My investments. That was my life, trying to make sense of what we call trading whatsoever. But of course, introduced to smarts, we've seen that this tool takes away all the manual hard work and labor out of it and gives you the power to trade smartly and not hard. Okay, so how does it do it? It employs a technology called an MEV, which is an interesting abbreviation for Maximal Extractable Value. Okay, so Smart is not just a trading bot, it's an MEV, and it employs something called the Maximal Extractable Value, which is why it's called MEV. And the purpose of it is really to extract profits. So all your profits that you need to extract by doing something in an area on the blockchain called Mempool, by doing something called ordering, reordering, inserting, and sandwiching transactions. Okay, all sandwiching transactions. Now, this is occurring in the blockchain before what? All those orders are confirmed. Okay, so there's such an area called the mempool. The word here again is MEMPOOL. And the mempool is an area in the blockchain where unconfirmed transactions, so unconfirmed transactions and pending transactions, PND, GFMD, they're held. So we go in, we order it, and we reinsert, and we perform something called the front run and back runs. Okay, squeezing profit out. We're capturing profit opportunities live in real time. Okay, before all the traders will come and shop from the assets or the platform. So moving on right ahead. There are five steps that our bot takes to achieve what it does beautifully. What the bot does really in step one is it will keep continually scan the blockchain for pending big trades. The secret here is pending big trades. Okay. Now it will scan an area like I said earlier called a mempool, MEMPOOL, and it would detect large buy orders and then would create something called predictable token price increase for that large order. Okay, until such a time that front run opportunities show up when the bot quickly buys at the lower price for that asset, and then when the big trade goes through and the buyers come in after the front running and the price goes up, we want it to go up. Our MEV will say, you know what, I'm selling at this new what higher price, and of course the difference is pure profits when you back run. So it's simple. We do a front run, we wait for buyers to come, and we do a back run. Okay. Now we do a front run. We determine what to buy. We buy it low. We sell high. Okay. So LOWHIGH. Okay. That is the beauty of this tool. And so what you and I need to do, as always, is just activate your bot. Get into panel, or your back office quick activate bot, pay your $49.90, okay, with whatever currency you have, and then you deposit the funds that you need activating for trading, and let it run 24/7. That's all you have to do. Everything is totally automated for you. Okay, so that's the power and beauty of Smarts MEV. Now, where have we been? Where are we now? And where are we going? So, in time past, a few months ago, we were only here on Solana. Currently, we are on Solana and the Binance Smart Chain. Now, these are the two big, not if not the biggest. These are some of the two biggest ecosystems on the blockchain. So the Binance Smart Chain is one of the biggest ones because it's been around for a long time. So has Solana. Solana not so much, but it has a lot of projects. So you hear projects like Bonk, WEN, and others, okay, which successfully launched on the Solana network and did really well. So would you hear things like in these days WKC, Wikicat, you hear things like CREP and other interesting projects happening on the Binance Smart Chain. Now, all these tokens or assets or projects have interested buyers. So buyers who are interested in CREP will come and buy CREP. But before they buy CREP, guess what? We are holding CREP, waiting for them to come and buy it at the price we have determined. So let's got CREP at 0.00001. We can sell it at 0.00003. 3 minus 1 is 2 times the liquidity that we put in. If it was 1,000, we just made $2,000 pure profits from just being there, okay, which is what the smart bot is doing for you and for me. So moving on right ahead, other bots claim they're good, but are they really good? Let's have a look. So other bots, let's call it bot X. So bot X says that we can make you money, but in reality they are losing money in bad markets. Bot X says we can determine the direction of the markets and predict how much we can make you. In reality, the direction is going against them, okay, and you are losing money. You're going downhill. This is no longer going up for you, really. It is coming down, coming back to zero. Now, when it comes to speed, it cannot be compared to Smart because it's a slow execution. It's based on time, triggers, and other conditions, which are pretty slow. Okay, so by the time that an opportunity comes, they've missed the profits because they were waiting for a set condition to trigger, unlike what our bot does. Our bot once never loses. Okay, it only captures profits. Okay, it never loses at all. No, that's point one. Point two, we are earning from the blockchain inefficiencies. So we're doing nothing dodgy here. We are particularly just going to blockchain, looking at the mempool, helping to reorder, insert, and improve transactions and transaction flows. Okay, we are fully automatic, and we are safe because we are transparent and we are on chain. All the activities happening on chain. Okay, there isn't any portal anywhere where something happens and then plays back here. Everything is happening on chain. You can use Soul Scan, BSC Scan, Block Scan, and you can see activity going on. Stable income generated 1%, up to 1% daily for you, 24/7. So you can go to bed, okay, sleep easy, okay, and yet you wake up and you made profit in your earning section on your back office. Key takeaway: unlike other bots, they are gambling with the markets, but MEV bot says we guarantee consistent profits from blockchain activity. Blockchain activity will be there forever. The whole world is going blockchain. Okay, it is here now. So we stand a chance to earn more. So treat this as a personal income machine. Deposit today and watch it earn for you. At the end of the day, you want to see value, okay, and growth. for your money. Okay, so the next page, okay, is the type of contract we're coming on. So we have, let's say, 4 different tiers. Somebody says, okay, you know what, I just don't believe this works. I want to perform a litmus test. And if it goes green for me, then I'll say, okay, I'm going to commit. So before, I'm skeptical, I'm all red. But I want to see that after testing it for 1 day, it turns green for me. Green means, okay. So I come in for 1 day contract. I know that I'm going to get 50% return. 50% goes to bot. The minimum for me is $20, okay, and the maximum is $100. You test this out, and you see that in the earning page, you will see that today the bot earned you that, yesterday earned you that. This is how much is sitting in your asset wallet or your wallet, okay, which is your principal, and then you can see that this is really working. Now you're happy. Now you say, okay, you know what, I want to do further tests. I want to make sure that it's resilient and it's robust. Okay, resilient and robust. So I'm going to go 7 days now. Now 7 days, I stand a chance of getting 55%. 45% goes to the bot. Okay, and I can come in with $20 still, but I'm allowed $300 max. So I do 7 days, and I say again, all right, 7 days. That would also okay. I'm happy now. Now I'm sold. I'm gonna go whole 30 days because I've got some bills to pay, and with my $1,000, I expect to get a good return. 65% is mine. 35% goes to the bot. Okay, and I'm happy about that. Now I'm happy 30 days is over. I made some money. I say, you know what? Now I'm gonna go longer. The longer the better. Majority of us are doing 100 days because we know the value. One, we get 80% of all our earnings. So it's a matter of time, but we will definitely go with 80%. 20% is for the bot. Okay. There's no limit to how much we can put on. Of course, this is not a financial advice. You only put what you can afford to lose. ATL. Okay, so the terms and conditions are simple. You must activate your MEV Bot subscription first. Your MEV Bot subscription for $9.90. Okay, your minimum withdrawal is $10. So you cannot withdraw $9.90. You have to wait for it to grow a bit more. You can turn it to contract anytime. Remember this though. If you turn it to contract, 30 days contract, on the 29th day, you get your principal all right. Your $1,000 is released to you, but unfortunately, you forfeit all the profits that you got whilst the contract was rolling. Okay, so don't terminate the contract. It's not a benefit to you. But if you want to terminate the contract anytime, it is available. You can do that. But remember, you will lose the profits. So 1 to 7 days cannot be implemented simultaneously. You do 1 day first, it works well, you're happy, then you can activate the 7 days. But for us, 30 days, 100 days, you can activate so many of these at the same time. Okay, so that's how it works here. The next slide is the power of compounding. And whenever I get to compounding, I look in the room for my dear brother, Dr. Luago. I don't know if he's there yet, but if he's not there, fine. Compounding. So one thing you don't do in life is to eat your seed. Don't eat your seed. Do not eat your seed. What you do is you put your seed in the ground, and in no time, when the conditions are perfect, you'll see a plant coming up. And the plant comes up, and you see branches forming. Then in no time, you start to see fruits also coming. Now these fruits also come with what? Seeds. So the platform here, as you see, is our MEV platform MEV, Smarts MEV Bot. We've given it our seed, which is our principal. And then it performs compounding or reinvestment. So it starts to grow this tree for us. And then eventually we start seeing fruits. We start seeing more seeds. So more money for us, which we can in the future take it back and plant in the same grounds again and see new trees forming. In no time, you would have a number of trees and a lot of profits. So that is called small profits, but what? A massive big growth. That's the power of compounding. Okay. So let's assume you have $1,000 and you have a daily return of 1%. Okay. We are being very pragmatic here. 1%. Let's say the following day you get 10. The next time you could get 10, 80. Then at the end of 100 days you're getting like 4,000. Let's say 4,600. Okay. All right. I am under promising, but I know the platform will over deliver anyway. So think of $1,000, and in 100 days, which is just 90 days plus 10 days, okay, you have $4,600. This, my friends, is absolutely remarkable. So moving on swiftly ahead. Community reward. We're happy that you've come on board and you're earning. But are you able to tell somebody else to come on board and also earn? Another person to come on board and also earn? Another person to come on board and also earn? Another person to come on board and also earn? So what are we doing? We're actually building a very nice community of earners. And as they earn money or profits, the company says, we're going to give you a thanks for bringing them on. So we're going to give you the total cumulative volume. We're going to give you, why am I always writing $1? So $1 of 1%. Okay, of all that they get in 1%. Okay, combined, you get 1%. So let's say community was getting $300 that day. You stand a chance of getting what? 1 of 300. Okay, and that obviously is $3. Now, your contract is $1,000 already. You're making $10 daily. $10 plus your $3. If your math is very good, like mine, is $13. Now, if your friend invites their friend, and the other friend here also invites the next friend, and the other friend here also invites the next friend, they are also getting direct 1% from their downlines. And if they get cumulative as well, based on what they also do, they also get the cumulative 10%. Oh, what is it? Yeah, 10%. What is it? Sorry, not 1%. 10% rent. 10% from them. You get 10% from them, and then you, because these are indirect referrals to you, you get 5%. So you can see from the charts here, 10%. You when you come into level 1 and you have total control volume of 100. When you get to level 20 with 22,000, level 10 with 1,000, you get some 5%. Okay, which is substantial still, a lot of money. So that's how it works. So sorry, it's not, I meant 10%, not 1. Okay, so 10%. Clear the screen there for a second. Here we go. So your current reward is 10% from the volume. Is the volume, not the personal profit, but the total. Okay, and then if you reach level 5 with the $500 direct refer volume, you get a 5%. Okay, the terms and conditions are quite simple. The total direct referral current volume contract only constitutes counting activated what contracts. If it only counts when the contracts are activated, so you don't get people that if they don't activate the contracts, that you don't get anything from them, and neither do you if you have not activated your own contract as well. You cannot sell what you're not part of. Okay. If your volume drops in any time, it will put you back to the level before that. But of course, if you work hard again, come back to the right level. Okay. You can always regain higher values or levels by meeting the required contract volume again. Okay, contract volumes are not too hard. Level 20 just 2,000, so good. Okay, so how do I refer? How do I benefit from this? Okay, to start, log into your portal and go into the refer. Take your affiliate ID, let's say it's DCY183, and it's Smarts.Money, HTTPS. Give that to your friend via email, via WhatsApp, via X, via YouTube. It doesn't matter how they get it, as long as they get it. They come in, they also activates the accounts, and you're going to start seeing that eventually you're going to get rewards from the engagements. Okay. Now, it's 100% on-chain and transparent. All transactions are recorded on the blockchain, so you can actually view past transactions till date. There's no manual withdrawal needed. Earnings will come automatically. Everything is programmed the right way. So as you grow, so does your income. And as your income is growing, so do you grow. Okay. So build a bigger team. Okay. So that your contract volume will get higher, and you get better daily rewards. Build a strong network. Grow your sales, and enjoy consistent daily income. That's all Smart is all about. Okay. So moving on right ahead. The feedback loop here is extremely important. It's one of my favorite parts of the presentation. The more of us contributing liquidity to the bot, the more of us doing that. So let's see who's on. Funoff is on. The more of us doing this, bringing in our liquidity and helping the bot grow, okay, the higher purchasing power we give our bot to go to markets and find lucrative deals. So it will go to markets, find amazing bags, okay, and some nice coins, which has high interest from buyers all over the world, and we squeeze the profit out for us. Once the profits are squeezed, it will share to all of us 1% of our committed contracts. So let's say it is $1,000. 1% of it is $10 a day. Somebody else may have $10,000. 1% of it is $100. So you may have a million. It's fine. So you see the power of it, and that's it releases the funds to you because that's your reward or that's your daily return. Your user base is getting stronger because they're being rewarded, and they can take more money out and come back in again and empower as well. So it empowers us in the end. We empower it back again. Okay, so we need to get more people to come. Now, when I joined this, we were about 31,000 people. Okay, now last I checked, we were about 80. I'll just round it up, 80,000 participants. Okay, what does that say? It means that people are getting it, they're seeing the value, and they're coming. Okay, so let's see if I can do one more slide, and then we can. So this slide, we've covered that on the community reward bits already. And this is what I'm going to end on because it's an important slide, really important. I'm happy they organized this nicely here. So what can you do with $100 a day? Will it cover your daily meals, shopping, and grocery? How about if you have $3 a day? Can you repay your car loan? What if you're done so well and now you're making $400 a day? Well, it means that some of us can leave Ghana and go to South Africa, Zambia, Malawi, and Nigeria, go to different places, visit our friends and family there. Most of you here, it would be nice to catch up somewhere, but now we can afford it. But then, what about beautiful $1,000 a day? What can you do with that? Well, for a start, that's financial freedom unlocked. Okay, in a month's time, you get so much money. Yeah, that's going to be 300. 30 days times 1,000. No, the day. Sorry, $30,000 a month. That can solve a lot of problems. Now think of this times 12. 360,000 a year. You start building great wealth. Okay, so treat this like your own business. Remember, there's more juice in the community reward, and so build a strong network. It's very important. We are all building our networks, and people are calling us to say they want more help. So please, let's go ahead and do it. Remember, you can sit on the fence and get nothing, or do something and get something. The choice is always up to us. Okay, so this is where we end. Remember that you're going to refer and then up to 80%, $40 every time someone refers and they activate their bot. So that's also another good way of what referring people and getting some good income out. Okay, the steps are simple. You connect your wallet. If you're on Software, you're fine. If you're on Phantom, you're fine. OKS, you're fine. Trust, you're fine. And even Gmail, if you're not interested in any of these wallets, Gmail, activate your bot for $9.90. Deposit your funds and then get a contract going and start seeing what daily earnings of 1%. So I would like to end here. If you have any questions, please feel free to shout. And I want to thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening. Okay, I think I see a raised hand. Is that the Fun of group?
Yes, Pano from Nigeria.
Hello, Fun of my brother. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you for the presentation.
Okay.
Yeah. Kudos to you, and I